Record on my. All right. So here we go. Sarah, welcome. First off, please tell everyone who you are, where you're at, and what you do.
Uh, I'm Sarah, obviously. I am in far north Georgia. My studio is actually in Tennessee, Copper Hill, Tennessee. Um, I have an aerial yoga studio with the trapeze and then amongst other classes. Um, and I uh I help others who might be coming back from injury or have just been sedentary, maybe never even been into fitness. Because that's kind of my specialty. So,
Love it. And Sarah, what was your situation before you signed up for the Yoga Business Accelerator? What did you want to achieve? Yeah, let's start with that.
I needed to make more money. I wasn't making enough money, so I was either gonna close the doors
Mm,
or, you know, I thought I'd give this a try. So,
yeah.
and I'm still
And
here.
yay. And what had you tried in the past?
I don't, gosh, I want to say not much, honestly. Yeah, I don't know, really. I didn't know what I was doing
Yeah.
at
Did it kind of
all. It was,
did, I was gonna say, did it kind of feel like you were just throwing like spaghetti at the wall?
yeah, that's a good way to describe it.
That's
Yes.
how I kind of felt when I first opened my first studio. So, and what were some of the problems that you were running into? We know you said needed to make more money, but what else were you running
Well, I was burnt out.
into? Hmm.
Getting burnt because it was just me. Um, and yeah, I guess the whole just needing more clients and needing to know what to do to do that.
Yeah. And tell them a little bit about where is the studio now? So about what, 6 months later? Tell them a little bit about what's happening.
It's doing great. I have two teachers now, which is awesome. Um, and it's not, I have a nice monthly flow now of income or revenue. Uh,
Mm,
versus before it was not that way at all. So, um, it's doing very well.
I love it. And what made you want to join the program?
Well, I've always seen you. I mean, we've been friends on Facebook for a while, and I've always seen you post your stuff, and I was just to that point, like I didn't really want to close or stop because I felt like I was, being called.
Yeah.
And I saw a post you did, and I said, "All right, I'm just gonna go with it."
Yeah. It's kind of sounds like it was a little bit of a, I remember you telling me like kind of a last ditch effort.
Yes,
Yeah.
exactly.
Yeah. What do you think has helped you the most?
Well, I'd say the mindset and then just knowing like what to do. Like,
Hmm.
oh, okay, this is what you got to do.
Yeah. So a combination, it sounds like, of changing away your perspective on some things, but then also having some actual strategy and tactics to put in place.
Yes,
Yeah.
exactly.
Love that. And what are you right now? Like, how has it also just impacted your life? Right? Because, like, of course, we want, if we open a business, we want it to thrive and be successful. But I think sometimes we forget on the value that when we aren't as burnt out and our business does start to thrive, that it actually impacts our lives too. I'm curious for you, what would you say, how has it impacted your personal life?
Tremendously. It I've grown.
Mhm.
I mean, if you want to grow personally, open up a business.
Yeah,
I put you
right?
a service business, a business that does services for others.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree with
Um,
you.
but yeah, I've just learning how to, I don't know, I've grown a lot,
Yeah. Yeah, I've
very
watched
much
it.
so.
I've watched it. It's been incredible to watch. If someone is watching this right now and considering booking a call, right, with myself and interested in the accelerator, what would you want them to know?
Do it. It's worth it. You find a community if you feel lonely, like
Mm,
you don't know anybody in these types of entrepreneurs, I guess. And just yeah, I mean, this has really helped me, and I would definitely recommend it. Especially, yeah, if you're already interested in it, then I would do it.
yeah. Yeah, I love that you mentioned the community piece because I think as an entrepreneur, it can be really lonely, right? Like you're kind of out in the wild on your own. At least I know I felt that way for a really long time. And there is so much value in knowing that there's other people on this journey with you and actually in your corner cheering you on. Because I know in the yoga community, we think it's all peace and love, but the truth is that there's also a lot of we're still humans, right? So there's still competition. There's still a lot of what can sometimes feel like other people are out to get you. And it's nice to know that that's not always the case. And it's not so much true even when you have those other people like cheering you on.
Exactly.
Yeah. All right. Anything else that you would want people knowing, listening, someone else who maybe also has a studio like yourself, or even a teacher out there? Anything else any words of wisdom you want to give them from the person who, 6 months ago was like totally burnt out teaching every class at her studio to now who has hired guys here at two teachers. So she's not in this alone anymore and a business that's thriving. Any other words of advice?
Um, I don't know, just I don't know. You just have to, I'm just learning to trust, have faith, I guess. I don't know. Trust, if it's your calling, then do it and trust
Mm,
it.
I love that. If it is your calling, trust and have faith. Trust was my word for 2024, Sarah. So I love that because that's what I have to honestly almost every day come back to myself too. So I thank you. I thank you so much for sharing your story and your path. And I have no doubt in my mind that you are an inspiration to so many people out there who, like yourself, have a small studio, or maybe you're a teacher out there just trying to navigate the waters. So if you're listening and you, like Sarah, maybe feeling a little burnt out, maybe you're teaching every single class on your schedule right now, been there, done it, don't recommend it. Give me a call and let's map out a plan for you and see if this is what's going to shift your business too.